If you are a bunny hopper, just go ahead and jump over the fence. Stay on that side. We don't need you. That snow bunny that snatched your melanin and then she snatched your bank account. You Negroes lost twice. That snow bunny snatched your melanin and then she snatched your bank account. You done lost twice, my ninja. She snatched your melanin and then she snatched your bank account. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Once we have a date for the grand opening, you will know. We got to get our certificate of occupancy first. We got to get our certificate of occupancy. She snatched your melanin and then she snatched your money. You done lost twice. Now they coming at Kanye West. Now you got a snow bunny trying to entrap my brother Kanye. Yes, Kanye is a bunny hopper, but he's still my brother. Yes, Kanye West is a bunny hopper, but he's still my brother. Yes, Kanye West is a bunny hopper, but he's still my brother. Now, for those of y'all who know how to think deeply, what do Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Sean Combs, and Kanye West have in common besides being accused of sex offenses? What do Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Kanye West, and Sean Combs all have in common besides being accused of sex offenses? What do Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Sean Combs, and Kanye West have in common besides being accused of sex offenses? They're all billionaires. They're all billionaires. They are taking down all black male billionaires. There is an all-right frontal assault on black men with wealth. Let me say it again. There is a direct frontal assault on black men with wealth. And not only black men with wealth, but black men who stand up to the white power structure. Black men who stand up to the white. Bill Cosby tried to buy a major network. That's called standing up to the white power structure. Sean Puffy Combs sued Diageo and he started a black political party. R. Kelly refused to sell his masters. Kanye West took on the untouchables and lived to tell about it. Kanye West took on the untouchables and lived to tell about it. Kobe Bryant was also accused of sex assault, and he was unalived because he tried to start his own professional basketball league headquartered in China. He also started his own player-led sneaker brand. Kobe Bryant. Look at what they doing to black male billionaires who don't bow down to the power structure. Look at what they do to the black male billionaires who don't bow down to the power structure. But the problem with you Negroes is y'all so used to. All right, Queen. Hold on, y'all. Butter almond. How we doing, beautiful? I appreciate you, Queen. I see you. How you doing, Black King? DR.UMAR. All right, all right. Well, y'all get a minute, come through. Okay, Queen. Appreciate you. Nah, I support the Divine Nine because not everybody in the Divine Nine is a sellout. You got a lot of hard-working grassroots people. Remember now, Dr. King was the alpha. He died for the race. Dr. Khalid Abdul-Muhammad was an Omega Psi Phi. So we got soldiers in there. I'm never going to turn my back on the Divine Nine. We have to inspire them to be what we need them to be. Stop tearing people down. Inspire them to be what we need them to be. My ladies, y'all still didn't tell me what was for dessert with them lamb chops. Y'all still didn't tell me what was for dessert with them lamb chops. Y'all still didn't tell me what was for dessert with them lamb chops. You can't resist the snow bunnies. 1,000 lashes and your melanin has been snatched. You have now been completely dismissed from the African race. We hope Caucasian nation will accept you as one of their own because your melanin is snatched. Your melanin is snatched. Your melanin is snatched. They're going after Kanye and Diddy. Eric Adams. Y'all don't see the war on black men? A side of Cinnabons. You need to cut it out. She said a side of Cinnabons. Cut it out. She said cut it out. Cinnabons that get you in child support court. Cinnabons to get you in child support court. Listen, who tapping in with the Prince one time? Who tapping in with King Kong? That's what I want to know. It's time for the tap-ins. Who tapping in? Ivy League, where you at, Queen? Hey, beautiful. How you doing? I can't hear you. Turn your volume up. How you doing, sweetheart? Can you hear me?
Hi, how's the
How you doing, Ivy League? What city you in? What city you in?
Good.
What city you in, sweetheart?
In Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio is in.
Yes.
What's going on in Ohio with all this discrimination towards the Haitian and Congolese immigrants? Do you know anything about this?
I don't. I used to date a guy who lived in, well, who's from Springfield, but I never heard anything about Haitians eating dogs. Like that's
No, they made that up. That was Donald Trump. That's why he's not getting Dr.UMAR's vote. What's going on in Columbus, Ohio for African people and black women? How do black women do out there in Columbus, Ohio? Is it easy for y'all, difficult for y'all? What's the challenges being a black
it's
woman out there?
definitely difficult. My first, so I have twin daughters with like my first baby dad or whatever. He was cheating on me with a white girl.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say
Okay,
that.
listen,
But it was,
listen.
are you sure he was bunny hopping?
They're still together.
He's still with the he left you for a snow bunny.
Or
I
so
hope
many.
he never gets into heaven. I hope his
Okay,
ancestors whip the day of his life. I pray
literally.
Almighty snatch every blessing from him. Don't you dare date out the race. And then you're going to leave a beautiful African queen for a CEO, colonizer, enslaver, and oppressor? Absolutely not. Go ahead, queen.
Okay, thank you. And then,
Shame on
um,
that, my brother. Shame on any black
um,
man who leaves a black woman for the woman of another race. You are beyond contempt. You need 1,000 lashes. You need your melanin snatched. You have been excommunicated from the community. Go ahead, sister.
thank you. I'm gonna send that message to
Please
him as well.
do.
Um, so yeah, they're still together. They have a son. As far as I'm concerned, uh, I don't want to say too much.
I understand. We can talk about that later. But
Yeah,
let
but
me
yeah,
ask,
it's
what
hard.
is your opinion on the Sean Combs Kanye West takedown? Is this about cleansing the world of sex abusers, or is this about taking down black men in the name of of alleged sex assault? What do you think is the real
Absolutely.
tough
It's about
time?
taking down the black man. And regardless of what I went through, I love black men. I will never stop, regardless.
Powerful. That's
So,
powerful.
never dated a white man. Don't want to, just won't ever do it. Um, but yeah, it's about taking down black people in general. I think black women are demonized just because we have a strength that, we kind of have to have dealing with black men, unfortunately. And then black men, it is like you guys were talking about with the last girl, my the baby dad that was raised, both of them, I have two. They were both raised by their mothers, and as far as I'm concerned, their mothers failed them both. Um, the one that likes the white girls, he damn near thinks he's a white man himself. I think his mom is kind of, I don't want to say ghetto, but she obviously was raised in the ghetto, and I think that really had some kind of effect on him to where he just wanted to not associate with that. I guess I don't know. And then my son's dad, his mom raised him, and I don't think she was present at all. She slept a lot to, did what she had to do to kind of get through the day and just wasn't, she just totally failed him. So he's a woman beater and everything.
There,
Like,
there is
but
a lot of physical abuse going. I'm getting text messages from black women all over the country who are literally being beat on by these black men, and even the athletes. Like a lot of these sisters dating these NBA players, NFL players, college players. The stress of being a celebrity athlete,
yeah,
even in beating up their girlfriends and stuff is bad. It,
yeah.
it's the
So it's
message.
like I feel I feel sorry for Cassie, of course, but of course, since it was Cassie, it's
Right.
really
Right.
being blown up, and then
Yep.
oh, it's just a lot, Dr. Umar.
Where you at with Kamala and Donald Trump? Who you leaning, or are you not leaning at all?
I feel like I'm not leaning anymore, and I almost it's like the older I get, I feel more conservative because I just don't really. I was re-energized when Biden, stepped down or whatever. I don't even know. And then, she was running for president. Like, I'm like, okay, a black woman, man.
Somebody told me Roland Martin interviewed Kamala recently. I didn't see it, but they told me I need to go look at it. They said he didn't do nothing but ask a bunch of extra soft Steve Harvey questions. That's what they said. I got to see that allegedly, but that's what they said. And they said you got to check out the Martin Kamala Harris interview. They said he didn't ask nothing serious about black folks.
I just don't know what to do with that at all.
I feel you.
I'm definitely not a Trump supporter at all.
Either am I. I'm not a Trump or a Kamala Harris supporter, at all. What is your opinion of the state of the black race here in America? Like, do you have faith in us? Are you, exhausted from us? How do you feel about your people?
I will always have faith in us. I am exhausted by us. A little embarrassed at times. Um, I think for me, it's like the younger generations. I'm a millennial, and then the kids under me, I don't know what to make of them. I really feel bad for them though. Like, I hate to blame. I'm not necessarily blaming the music, but I think the music has had the worst influence on them. Um, so I'm still hopeful. Like there's people like people like your supporters and your fans like me and stuff. We're still, hopeful. Have a lot of faith in you and people like you, but nobody is speaking up like you though. So
I feel you. I feel you. How we doing, King? All
I
right.
wish I could cook you a meal, Dr. Umar. I would
You
definitely.
will.
I
When
don't
I
know if you.
when I come to Columbus, I want
Mm,
my meal.
yes,
Yeah,
come.
I got a job for you. I
Okay.
need you to find me a place in Columbus to come and do a community lecture.
Okay. Yeah, I got plenty of places.
Start with the black churches. I want it
Okay.
to be free. I don't want to charge the people, so ask them will they donate the time.
Okay.
4 hours.
I can
If they
do that.
we might throw them a little something, but we don't want to charge the people though. You feel me?
Yes. My aunt actually retired as the CEO of the Cincinnati Urban
Oh,
League.
oh wow.
Um
Wow.
and my uncle was the director of the Cincinnati Police Department. So
Wow.
okay.
Wow, that's powerful. So I'm gonna
Okay.
let you run, but keep me posted on that, please.
Okay.
Do you have my number? You have my
I
number?
don't.
Take it. You able to write it down or put it in your phone?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay.
215
Mhm.
989
Sorry.
9858. 215 989 9858. Shoot me a text so I can lock you in.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right, Queen. Be safe
Peace.
now. All right. Gorgeous, going 3 times. How you doing, my
Hey,
beautiful African queen?
hey, Dr. Umar.
I love them dimples. What city
Thank you.
you in, Queen?
We talked on the phone. I'm Keisha. I'm in Iowa City.
Iowa. Oh, Sister Keisha. You
Hey,
got me a
Dr. Umar.
place yet for Iowa City yet? Not yet? Oh,
They
man.
they scared.
They
They
scared
scared.
Sister
They scared.
Keisha.
They scared.
Sister Keisha, what do you make of all this Puff Daddy? Now they got Kanye West. Is this about sex assault? Is this a black male billionaire takedown? What do you think going on?
I think it's blackmail.
You think it's blackmail?
And you know what's so crazy? Me and my friend was talking about something about how Diddy talked about how we gotta get back into putting our money
Yes.
back in the community. How
He
much
started a
money we
black political party.
Yeah, and he seen something, probably in a white power structure that he did not like, and he started speaking to his people, trying to make us aware of what we need to do. And when we were talking about, she couldn't find the video, and then boom, the video fell in our lap, and I'm watching her like, whoa, he's dropping too many gems for the community, and I know they don't like it. They don't want to see us united. They don't want to see us structured, and they don't want to see us whole.
Wow, that's
So I think I think they want to. They got to take them off. They got to wipe them out. R. Kelly wanted his royals. They didn't like that. Did he want his people structured? They didn't like that. What he chose to do in his private, behind closed doors, personal life has nothing to do with us. Now y'all want to expose everything to the world, and it's kind of weird. And I feel like our people got to stop laughing at one another when things like this happen, because they know ignorance is a bliss. So they're going to give us a lot of ignorant things to see to destroy, one another. And I feel like ain't nothing. I mean, what he did ain't right. I'm not agreeing with it. But I feel like they're making a mockery of him because our people love to see ignorance, negative stuff. So that's my take on it.
I got you. And what is your take, Sister Keisha, on this Kamala, Donald Trump? Which way you leaning, or are you leaning at all?
I ain't leaning at all. I'm sorry. I'm not leaning. Every time they talk about brown, they're not talking about African Americans. They're talking about foreigners that have melanin in their skin. They're not talking about African Americans.
That's right.
I'm not voting because she's a woman and she identifies black, nor am I voting for Trump because he's saying this and that. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just not voting because ain't nobody talking about us and what we deserve as a people. So I don't want no parts in it.
That's very real. What is your take on the state of black male, female? First of all, do y'all even have enough black men out there in Iowa City? What's the relationship thing like out there?
We got a lot of snow bunny hoppers.
Snow bunny hoppers.
Ah, man. Yeah.
Place, Keisha, I got to get out there.
No, you got to come in my backyard.
They ain't even got private event spaces we can rent and nothing like that.
It's a place.
Black like, Iowa City.
They are, but they just faces for the churches. They not owners.
Okay, so, I see what you said.
Yeah, it might have to be Des Moines because it's the capital of Iowa.
How far is that from y'all, Des Moines, from Iowa City?
Like 3 hours.
Oh man, that's gonna take you out your way though.
Yep, it's like 3 hours, but it's like a restaurant too that got out here in North Liberty that has a nice space, but it don't hold a lot of people.
It's a black.
Yep, it's black owned. Now they're fully black owned.
How many do you think they can see?
I think their capacity maybe between 60 to maybe 100.
Talk to them because that's all we're gonna get out in Iowa City anyway. You feel me?
Yeah, a lot of people scared. They scared. They praise white people to a point where they're so fearful of supporting their own people to to stand up for what we need. And a lot of people are so afraid that they won't come forward and speak about the problems in the black community because they're afraid. And they feel like, this is a post-slavery problem too. So I mean,
Let me ask you this: as a black queen, what are one or two things you like to see black men stop doing or start doing that would make you guys a little bit more supportive of us and a little bit more willing to work with us towards building a family? What would you give me two changes you would like to see in black men? Where have the greatest challenges been, or black women, where have y'all greatest challenges been when it's come to dealing with the brothers?
That was so funny you said that. I was watching a video of Louis Farrakhan talking about how we have to protect black women at all costs. And I feel like the protection is not there no more. I feel like more so it's like a black man versus black woman battle going on right now. And it's kind of scary because men would stand around and watch a woman get abused and think it's funny. And back then, men would stand up for women, and protect the women. I feel like no protection is really there no more. And women are forced to be more dominant because we have to play the role for both as a parent. So I feel like there's no protection. And I would like to see black men get back to being more masculine. I went to Jamaica and realized that they're more masculine because their food ain't tampered with. Ain't no chemicals in their food. So they men are very masculine in Jamaica. Here in America, it's kind of like I think something is going on.
Now, let me ask you a question. And I'll let you go on this one, but I want your feedback on this, Sister Keith. Because of the war on black, so many black boys are raised. So I'm just wondering, in your opinion, and we're not blaming women. I want to be clear. We're not scapegoating black women for this. We're not doing
Okay.
it. But because most of the men that y'all date were raised by their mothers, is there any that has to be laid at the feet of black mothers for how they're not raising their sons to love and respect black women?
Yeah, because, well, from the men that I know and I know that was raised by black women, their mothers were very ignorant. And the way that they thought they could play around with men kind of trickled down to what their sons saw. So they felt like it was no respect for a black woman because their mother thought she was playing a game. She thought she can play a man's game, and you can't play a man's game when you're raising boys. They need examples. They don't need to see a mother with several different men coming in and out of her bed. They need to see an example of what true love looks like, and I think the black mother didn't exemplify that. And if you can't exemplify that, I'm not going nowhere. If you can't exemplify that, just be single.
I feel you.
Let me
Okay.
Talk to that restaurant and see what he's trying to do. He could even
Okay.
do a dinner lecture. We could turn it into a dinner lecture. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where
that's
they
true,
pay
because they cook. They
a
got
lot
some
of
pretty
money
good
to
food.
come in, get a meal in here, the message, and tell her we're going to stick to the children so he ain't got to worry about nothing controversial. This is all about education and mental health for the babies.
Okay, I can do that.
Let me know, because I want to go ahead and get Iowa City done.
Okay, I
All
can do
right,
that.
I appreciate you, baby.
You're welcome, Dr. Umar. Talk to you later.
We have a lot of CEOs in the feed. You don't want to be with a man who didn't have a father in his life. That's possible, but that's like a man saying he don't want to marry a woman who didn't have a father in her life. You got to be careful about all these preconditions. Leave my sister Keisha alone. That's my good sister Keisha in Iowa City. Stop thirsting, brothers. Stop thirsting. That's what's wrong with y'all. Go build a school. Go build a hospital. Go build a bank. Stop thirsting and build some institutions. My beautiful African sister.
So good.
What's your name?
I'm Carrie.
Pleased to meet you, Carrie. And that's Queen. Wait a minute.
That's my mama.
Oh, how you doing, Queen Mother? I thought you was another elder I knew. I said, wait a minute. How y'all doing? Where that accent from? Is that Jamaica?
It's New York.
It's New York. Okay.
I used to be married to a Guyanese.
Okay, Guyana. Okay. I thought I heard a little thing. And how y'all doing? Yes, indeed. You want a photo?
Yes.
Let's go to the mural and take the photo with Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, Nat Turner, and John Jacques Dessalines. This is the school we're working on. That's the elementary school. That's the Marcus Garvey building. We just got the school power washed for the first time, so you see the clean sidewalk. So hopefully, if all goes well, the school should be ready by the end of the year. How you doing, my beautiful African queen?
Hey, what's up?
How's
How you
everything going out in Oakland, California?
San Francisco.
San Francisco, Oakland. Why are you making a distinction between Oakland and San Fran?
Because there's a distinction between Oakland and
You got
San Fran.
to ride with the people, Oakland.
Yeah, I'm down. I love my Oakland folks. We all Bay Area. We all family.
I feel
Just
you. I
different
feel you.
sides of the bridge. We all family.
I feel you. What's your take on the Puff Daddy, Kanye West? What's going on? Is this sex abuse or is this black male billionaire destruction? What's going on?
I think it's both. I've never been a fan of Puffy's. You know, ever since making the band, he just never seemed like a cool dude. You know. And I believe some of the things you're hearing that how he treated people in the industry, I think it's true. And I think growing up, you know, we in the African American community, you know, we've always heard our parents say you can't do what the white folks do and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that in Hollywood, what happens is I think they collect this information. I think they study you and they use it one day to blackmail you, hang you out to dry, you know? And I think they were just waiting for the opportunity. So I think it's a little bit of both. And I think we have to move differently. I think our people have to move differently.
I hear you on that. So how you think that's going to turn out? Do you think one of them going down, they both going down? What do you think?
I haven't, you said, what's up with Kanye? I don't know.
Kanye West said, some white girl said Kanye and Puffy tag teamed her at a Diddy party.
Ooh.
You know, I believe that's what she said, allegedly. also said Kanye did some of his own antics and that he paid people to have sex. A lot of the stuff she said sound like everyday Hollywood stuff. I really didn't hear too much that
Yeah.
ain't.
You know, my thing is that, like,
Oh, he promised her. She said he promised her a job making $4 million a year, and then he reneged on it. But if I promise you a job and I change my mind, how does that obligate me to giving you the job if I ain't signed no contract? It sounded like she was a sex partner, and Kanye messed up by making a promise of a job. And when he dumped her, she like, well, you still owe me the job because that's why I had sex with you. And so now she want to sue him, and now she him and Diddy, you know, of doing a little double take on her. You know, she said she took something, they put something in a drug and she got a little woozy and she couldn't remember. So if you couldn't remember then, how can you remember now? It just didn't sound like it made a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. It doesn't sound good. But my thing is this though, if Kanye's gonna go down, because see, I heard that Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians, drug some men and they're in this. So it's a lot of people in this that's involved in a whole lot of stuff. So I feel like if you're gonna drag Kanye, you got to pull a lot of other people down with you. But I don't think that's gonna happen. All them tapes, it's way more people that have done some dirt, and I think they're picking and choosing.
I got it.
And I'm just wondering why now. You know, it makes you wonder what was gonna happen, because I was told that Puffy was getting heavy into politics.
Yeah,
And was trying to organize our people. You know what I'm saying?
and he
So it's just
look at Diageo. He sued that liquor company.
yeah. Ooh. See, so they just wait. It's all corrupt though, and it just never works out good for us in the end. So, but our people are waking up to a lot of stuff, and I think that there's some good that's going to come out on the other side of it. I do believe what Cat Williams said when he said this is a year of exposure, and but I feel like it's going to open a portal and a door for more information to come out.
What's your take on Kamala and Donald? Are you leaning to one side or the other? Or you're not leaning at all?
I'm gonna be completely honest. For months, I was gonna vote for the couch.
What's the couch?
Vote for the couch means not vote at all. Okay. I haven't. I used to be very political. Me and my mom would go to those polls faithfully all the time, and I stopped about 4 years ago. I just lost faith in the political system. But I am just a little bit Trump leaning a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's making me not want to vote for him is because I don't want to regret it. But I don't want her to win. But the other side of me is saying, vote for the couch because this is California. And she's going to win California anyway. So, does it really matter at the end of the day? I think in the swing states maybe, but this is Cali. She's going to win. And she's from Oakland. Well, born, apparently. I don't know anybody that knows her. And she was DA here in San Francisco. She's got a huge following out here.
I feel you. What's your take on the state of black male-female relationships?
I think that people need to move. I think that I think I think if black women want hope, because it's really the ladies right now that need their men, and I feel like if we want better options, we're gonna have to move, do better. I think I don't know. I don't know if that answers a lot of questions. I have a lot of stuff to say about it, but I don't know. I try to stay optimistic. I try to. It's hard. It's rough. It's rough out here.
Last question. Why haven't you found me a venue for my return to Oakland yet?
Some places are saying no. They know who you are. They don't want to work with you. But I don't know. I'll keep looking.
Space.
Huh?
I said I don't want to work with them either. We just need the space.
Right. I'm gonna look out for you though. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna keep looking.
Last question. Why are you single?
Um, you gotta ask God that. I have no clue. Oh no, this is an age-old question. I get asked that a lot.
I'm good.
I am selective. I am selective though. I wouldn't say that that there are not men that are interested. I know some men that are interested, but I'm not interested. I'm pretty picky. Why are you single? You got
I'm just waiting.
a lot of
I'm
options.
just
You
waiting.
older than me. Why are you single?
I'm just
That's
waiting.
the age-old question.
The ancestors will let me know when the time is right.
I,
Until then, I'm building FDMG and serving the people.
I think the Lord has brought you or the Most High, let me say, has brought you your wife probably several times. And I think you've chosen your work. I think you're married to your work. That's what I think. I think the choice is yours. I think you got to make the choice.
The choice is mine.
Hmm.
Thank you for tapping in, my beautiful African queen.
Okay. I'll look out you. If I
I'm
find a space, I'm going to hit you up. I'll let you know.
on you.
Okay.
All
Take
right.
care.
All right now. Take care. I'm looking forward to Wednesday night, October the 16th at the Arlington Draft House Comedy Club in Arlington, Virginia. I want to see my Howard University students at the Arlington Draft House Comedy Club Wednesday at 7. I want to see my Bowie State University students at the Arlington Draft House Comedy Club in Arlington, Virginia. I want to see my Morgan State, my Coppin State, my University of Washington, D.C., my HBCU Delaware State, HBCU University of Maryland Eastern Shore, my HBCU Howard, HBCU Bowie, HBCU Morgan State, HBCU Coppin State. I want to see all my Baltimore Queens, my Maryland Queens, my D.C. Queens, my Virginia Queens. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I want to see all my queens pull up. Yes, yes, yes. It's going down. I ain't got no books with me. I apologize. I ain't got no books with me. But we going to take all the pictures we can, extra tight pictures for the graduate students and the graduated. Undergrad sisters, we can't, you know, y'all my little sisters. We got to have a little space in there. Y'all not grown. Y'all not grown yet. Y'all not grown. Y'all not grown. The day after tomorrow, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. I'm going to find out which fraternity is representing the most Wednesday night. I'm going to say, are the Qs in the building? I'm going to see how loud the Qs going to bark. I'm going to say, are the Phi Alpha in the building in here? I'm going to see if they going to bark. I'm going to see if the Kappas is barking the loudest. I'm going to see if the Sigmas and the Iotas. I'm going to see if my Delta Queens is skeeting, or the AKA Queens, or the SG Road Queens, or the Z5B Queens. And oh yeah, I'm going to find out which HBCU is running the DMV area. I'm going to find out if Bowie State is running the DMV HBCU scene. I'm going to find out if Morgan State is running the DMV HBCU scene. I'm going to find out if Coppin State is running the DMV HBCU scene. I'm going to find out if the University of Maryland Eastern Shore is running the HBCU DMV scene. Is HBCU Delaware State running it? We're going to find out. And I'm going to take a picture with all the AKA alumni queens and all the Zeta Phi Beta alumni queens and all the Delta Sigma Theta alumni queens and all the Alpha Kappa Alpha. And how you doing, King? It's going down the day after tomorrow. Doors open in 48 hours. It's going down the day after tomorrow. Doors open up in 48 hours. It's going down the day after tomorrow. Doors open up in 48 hours, family.